So what's the career path? And I sort of said, right, already, it has to be technical. There isn't going to be a lot of job descriptions that will say you don't need a degree or at least a master's. And that degree needs to be math, science, or computer science. Also, or statistics or something, you know, something close to that. Okay, they almost always require Python, and R is like a bonus. Statistics, probability, mathematical analysis, linear algebra, calculus, discrete math, so on and so on, right? Lot there to learn, no question about it. The career path is going to be tied quite a bit, believe this or not, to publish papers. So when you get into your first role, your first order of business on the weekends is to start putting together papers that you publish. That is something that is really a best practice from what I've seen from experience. And I can tell you also, getting that master's or doctorate degree is really important once you hit 5 years. You could get started with a bachelor's. It's just, you're not going to get into larger roles that pay a lot more until you get that advanced degree generally. And then data analytics is sort of similar. It's just, again, sometimes instead of a scientist, they call it an analyst. Analyst is more specialized. All right, now what about AI and ML? When it comes to AI and ML, it comes down to understanding areas. If you're going to become a data scientist, for example, understanding what AI and ML can do and how you would use it. And it comes down to predictive analytics. So for example, a data analyst typically is going to basically look at data and just sort of give an output based on it. A data scientist is more proactive. They're going to ask, well, what can this data do for me or do for the company if I change it? And how can I change the data or collect different types of data so that I get the outcome that we require? And that's what it's about. So ML is a subset of AI. Also, too, machine learning handles data without human involvement. So it uses regression, clustering, predictive analysis, or analytics, I should say.